there, son. Hope I didn't catch you clicking on any pussy in bio or something.
Oh, wait, Dad, I'm writing my manifesto!
You're one funny kid, Isaac. Wait, that's not pussy in bio.
I told you it's my manifesto! Soon everyone will know.
Are you serious? That's what you've been doing up here? Have you been clicking on any links at all? Any JOIs? Any jelking tutorials? You know you can get a dick rating if you ask nicely. It's only a few extra bucks.
I would never.
Not even a personalized squirt video?
I'd rather die!
Holy shit. I'm racing a loser.
It's all spelled out in my manifesto. And tomorrow...
My son has no love for BBWs, no love for big booty Latinas slopping on it crazy style, no love for backshot MILF compilations?
Filth! That's why when I bring my gun...
Save it, Isaac. This is why you've been getting bullied. No one fucks with a virgin gooner. God, I should have seen it coming. No diddy.
How did you know I was getting bullied?
Listen, son, I know this is a tough time in your life. Believe me, I was in your shoes once. The Cactus Jack McDonald's X Travis Scott Nike Air Maxes. Just hop on X, search pussy in bio, and jork it. And by it, well, let's just say, your penis.
I don't know, Dad. I'm scared.
Shh. Let me spit on it.
Lastly, to my friend Charlie Kirk. Rest now, brother. We have the watch. And I'll see you in Valhalla.
Yeah, I would. How about the fact that my internet's bad, eh? Isn't that crazy? I've got the door open. I can touch. If I extend my hand out, my fingers are in my landing. My landing, where it's like the upload speed is 200 megabits per second, and now I'm here where it's like 20, which is bad. I'm gonna have to get that Brummy guy back to fix my Wi-Fi.
Get the Brummy back, right? You just want to put the router in here, right? And then you put the Ethernet cable in here.
Yeah, that's some great stuff there.
It's gonna make it really hard for me to become a Asmongold style streamer, which was my plan to pay for the new house.
Yeah, are you gonna wake up the same way?
I don't actually know. I don't know much about. I just know that he's a really big successful streamer. But if you know more lore than that, aren't you thinking of Ashton Hall?
Wait. No, Asmongold.
Yeah.
This is the guy in Texas with long hair.
Yes, him. Yeah. I only literally the only thing I know about him is like that I always see like his videos on YouTube and they've got like millions of views and I'm like, oh, that doesn't look particularly interesting.
So let me tell you how he used to wake up in the morning. I don't know if he still does this. So basically, a rat I think died in his room.
Ooh.
Yeah. So he has a dead rat in his room, and basically, when the sun came up in the morning, it used to hit the rat, and then the rat started to smell. So then it started to smell so bad that it got him up. It woke him up.
That's a good alarm clock. Yeah.
So that's basically the one fact I know about him because it's so fucking crazy. I don't even know if it is a fact. He might have just lied because it's an insane thing to do.
Well, the good news is I can still do that with good Wi-Fi. So I might not be able to stream like him, but at least I can be awoken by the stink of a dead rat like him.
Right. Let us now get into the meme contest. But as you can see on screen, it says Pope is gay meme off. But, well, it might be different when you see it. But I noticed this last time. We have the old Pope. We have the dead
no.
Pope. Yeah, we need to change. This is Pope Francis. We need Pope Leo. So yeah, does one of you want to do the honors and change it?
I think that's Dylan's usually the
Leo
the graphics guy.
So Dylan is now changing it. Okay, so he's put Leonardo DiCaprio on the slide again. Dylan, like I must point out, Michael probably isn't gonna include that, so it's kind of pointless.
Yeah, I'm only going to include the final result. Anyway, speaking of meme offs, have we mentioned that we're going to do a meme off yet? No, we haven't.
I think we have.
Dylan's still trying to change the fucking picture and he's still failing because he's special. Like I don't know how
Here it is.
On my screen it's just still buffering. Is it buffering for you, Michael?
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not looking because I'm okay. So I'm on the second page because I'm ready to put in. Although I am interested in knowing the order, Luke. I think this is something, especially considering that Dylan is world famous for struggling with The old
Okay.
like border logic.
Well, what is
maybe
the
you should-
order? Let's
order,
establish
not
that.
border.
Yeah, no. So I reloaded Canva, and indeed I can now see it. Yeah, Pope Leo is looking fly in that red Pope outfit. He's got swag there. Nice little ring on his finger. So there we go. Yeah, the changing of the guard has happened. It's a new Pope is Game Emoth, and Leo will be watching as we do this. So the order, of course.
One other thing, sorry, is the picture's just on top of the old picture, and that's what I want to keep doing. Like when a new pope comes in, we're just gonna have to layer them on top of each other.
I do not want to be
still
continuing to do this show. I don't want this show to span 3 popes. That is unless Leo dies within like the next year. I don't think that it is. I don't think we should be planning on making it through a succession of people who. Although the last few of them have all retired, to be fair.
Well, let's actually, you know what, I was going to bring this up. The fact is, you say, oh, we don't want to be doing this show. We hardly do it anymore. There was like a month in between our last 2 episodes. And that's because one of them got deleted because, we had audio issues.
Yes, that's it.
And yeah.
So I think eventually we'll progress to, we'll still be doing it, but we'll have every single episode will be deleted because of audio issues.
But let's hope there are no issues as we get into the new Pope's Game Emoth. I think this is the 9th time we've done this, if I am correct.
9th time's the charm.
Oh, tiebreaker.
Michael has won 3 times. Luke has won 5 times, and Dylan has won 0. No, okay.
Did I not win last time?
No, you didn't. Well, did you think you won last time?
I thought I did. Yeah, I could have sworn I won last time.
No, God, your memory is just so bad. It's horrendous. You the second to last time we did this, you almost won, but you lost. So.
Oh, I didn't send the Wallace and Gromit meme, and I should have done that.
Yeah.
Oh, I still regret that to this day.
That wasn't last time, by the way.
Meme, but...
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I could use that. Maybe I could use that again. I don't know.
Well, I guess you could.
If you use it on me, I can't remember it. Yeah, so.
Yeah, it was the Wallace and Gromit one. I don't know.
That's it. Oh,
I can't use it now.
Baby, is something wrong. That was so funny. You haven't touched your Wallace and Gromit. that will always go. I think that is the best meme we've had in this competition ever.
Sensational meme. The best meme we've ever had wasn't played. Yeah, right. Some
I don't know why.
It's
It's the stupidest thing. Okay, right. Okay. Let's play.
So, the order will be Luke will judge first, as it's Michael and Dylan. Then after it, wait, I've got the order here. After Luke judges, Dylan will judge, as it will be Luke versus Michael.
Okay.
And then finally, Michael will judge, as it will be Luke versus Dylan. So first up is Dylan versus Michael. Of course, we have 5 rounds.
Right,
Whoever wins the majority of the rounds and of the overall matches will be the winner. So yeah, let's go.
Oh, I think both our memes are pretty bad. I think we're starting off really weak here. Like I thought like I was like, oh, I'll just throw the first round just to get Dylan the fighting chance, and now I'm looking at his one. I'm like, yeah, that's terrible.
I think mine's quite funny. I don't really understand yours, but that's okay.
So we have B and D letters in the name Abdul. Oh, I see. Right. Yeah, I mean, I really don't think it's that funny, honestly, because it's just like, I'm sure there are other words or names that have B and D next to them. I mean, okay. I'm guessing by the fact that I can hear Dylan laughing, that's him.
Okay. What do you think about the next one, though, Luke?
All right. So, how can I get rid of 70 kilogram dead chicken? Chat GPT. Okay. Michael, I actually don't know. Whoever's that meme is, if you can tell me what show that's from, I'll give you the point.
Well, Michael, what show is it from?
I believe it's from the show Dexter.
Yeah, okay.
So, since I'm the one who told you, you can give me the point.
I've seen that meme plenty of times recently. So, I don't think it's that great, but it's better than the one on the left. So I'm going to give it to the Dexter ChatGPT meme. Who was that?
That was actually Dylan.
It was me.
I thought it might have been Dylan because when I said Michael or whoever it is, then obviously you like to do that thing where you're like the opposite. The other person will say.
But maybe this time we were like gonna like double bluff you by actually defending our own meme.
That was really shit, guys.
Well, it's funny because the guy in the meme's like, "Hey, you're not talking about a 70-kilogram dead chicken, are you?" It's like ChatGPT's like it's making that face. It's like I know what's really going on here.
Oh, hold up! You ain't talking about no.
Dylan, did you know what TV show it's from?
Yeah, it's from Dexter.
Yeah, but did you know without if Michael didn't say?
Let's go with yes.
Okay, so here's the thing, Michael. If you hadn't have said the TV show, you may have won the point then because Dylan didn't know.
Yeah.
So you kind of fucked yourself over big time then.
Yeah, I didn't actually really think about that. But yeah,
I think that would be fair way to judge the memes though, because
I think it's a fair way to judge things, because I was the one who was judging.
So firstly, it's a blind thing, so you're not supposed to know who submitted the meme. That's the first thing. So I could have like double. No,
I just wanted to. Because I thought you might have sent it, Dylan, and I just wanted to know if you knew the meme. Where the image comes from, and of course you did not. So I wouldn't have given you the point. But Michael, because he didn't think about it, because he never does. He doesn't think about anything. Helps you win that point. So let's move on to
when
the
Michael
next
said what it came from, I felt like Christmas had just arrived. I'll be honest with you. I felt like
all right, let's move on to the next round, which is me versus Dylan. Just kidding, it's me versus Luke.
No, there we go.
And
Good
I'm
stuff,
judging.
Michael. I love how Dylan said that, by the way. And I'm judging.
I quite like judging. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's fun. Your body has run out of magnesium. 0 mg. I like stuff like that. I like that. It's because it's clever. And I like that. This is a really strong round, actually.
It's like night and day.
I'm a big country fan. China's a pretty big country. You what? This is hard, actually. It's hard because I feel like the one on the left is cleverer. The one on the right is slightly funnier. Luke, which one should I go for?
You should go for whatever you think is the best, Dylan.
I'm gonna go for the magnesium one. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go for China.
You surprised me then, because
I assumed you're the second one, but I thought that'd be quite funny when you say go for it from when you won, and then I picked the one that's not yours.
Mine was the magnesium one.
Oh, it was the magnesium one. Oh, that's fun.
You know what's interesting? I would say so far, kind of. Although I would say with this one, I would think it's slightly more obvious. Luke wouldn't go for the Harry Potter one, but I would say in both of them, it's not been super easy to tell who's who. But more importantly, I also agree with Dylan. The first round, both the memes were terrible, whereas this round, I feel like both the memes were actually, better.
Yeah,
strong round.
Yeah. By the way, Dylan, you should always know Michael is the one who panders to you the most with the Harry Potter stuff.
Yeah, so Luke panders to you all with the stupid stuff.
You are a panderer though as well, Luke. And
no. I think there's a difference between pandering with like Harry Potter shit and like actual stuff you find funny. I think there's a difference.
Technically speaking, pandering in the broadly defined is the aim of the game.
I will say the magnesium one is probably one of the strongest memes to have lost when I've judged. If that's any consolation.
By the way, you guys can start putting in because I'm not looking. Just so you know.
Yeah. And I am disappointed, but Michael wins that one. So next up is Luke versus Dylan, and of course Michael will be judging.
You know, one person once called Dylan Dildo. I don't know if you're aware of
that. It's like a sex toy. That's fun.
Right.
You can look now, Michael.
All right. So, okay, that's pretty good. So watch this, Lise, and of course it's Bart watching Basic Instinct, and then he looks really happy about it, and she looks kind of horrified, and he's got a big dumb, obviously he's paused on her vagina. That's not bad. That is, I would say, strong. And I believe I know this one, but I don't remember it. So, Halal Family Movie Night, Finding Nemo 2, Inshallah They Find Him. I also think that one is fun. But I am leaning more towards the left one. And I'll also say this, I'm not totally sure who is who here, because I feel like Dylan doesn't know what Basic Instinct is. But I also feel like Luke does. Oh, sorry, I'm saying the left one. But yeah, I don't actually know. But yeah,
so which one? The Simpsons one.
Oh, sorry, the Simpsons one. Yes.
Okay, so that is Dylan's. So Dylan wins that one.
I'm not entirely sure on the film, but it's no, I'm joking. It's because it's a reference they reference in The Simpsons, so I know of it because of that. You see.
Side note: there isn't, and I know this is like, I don't know, Luke. In your opinion, is this part of the meme? There's no such thing as Finding Nemo 2, because the sequel to Finding Nemo is Finding Dory.
Like, actually, that makes it more fun that they don't know it's called Finding Dory.
Yeah, like that is part of the Inshallah.
Yeah, that again, it's why it was kind of funny, but again, you picked the other one, so whatever, even though it wasn't really a subversion, because, of course, Bart would... Whatever. Right, let's move on to the next round. So it's Dylan versus Michael. Dylan is winning 1-0, and Luke is judging. Dylan, by the way, has won both his memes to start.
Yeah, Dylan's... This is Dylan's night.
Okay, I'm looking right now. So, here we go then. Mummy, how are we able to afford such a big house? And that's Bonnie Blue. So I don't know what that movie or what the reference is, on the top half of the meme. So I'm sorry about that, but of course I know who Bonnie Blue is.
I know the
not
reference
that great,
to that
but we'll move on
movie.
to the next. Yeah. Me, we should tax the ultra wealthy and billionaires that shouldn't exist. Guy I went to school with who makes 35k a year. Yeah. It's not great, but it's better than the one on the left. I've seen like variations of that, but not with Joffrey though. I don't think. But yeah, I'll give it to the Joffrey meme. Who was that?
That was me. By the way, I also don't know what the media is on the left. Like what that kid is doing.
It's an AI generated image. It's an AI.
Oh, is it?
Image.
Okay, I thought it was going to be from like some kind of gay Netflix thing.
Yeah. So
although it does look a bit like the kid from The Shining. It's like Tony's not.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like not Stranger Things, but like some rip off of the Babadook.
Yeah. So just to say, Dylan, in case because
I will say, look, I will say this one on the left, I found incredibly funny, but that's fine.
Of course,
each to their own.
That is interesting because I was going to say I also think those two were pretty weak. I don't know why for some reason in my heart of hearts I want to give Luke all of the weak memes, and I don't know why. It's just like
I saw that the first time and I was struggling to breathe. Like I found it that funny, the one on the left. So the fact that it's got such a muted reaction from both of you is very disappointing. But
no, I would please encourage you to try and send me better memes, so you don't play, because I've come up against two kind of strong memes so far. And it's really pissing me off because I am down. I've lost two.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. That's my strongest meme that I've sent you.
I'm saving all of my good memes for my matches off against Luke. This is what happens, Luke.
Yeah, I'm being targeted now.
Yeah,
how when a Premier League team plays like say Liverpool or Man City, and they say, oh, it's their cup final because they're so good. I've won 5 in a row. And like you two are going against me, like determined to win because it's your cup final, and you're playing extra hard against me. But anyway, let's see if that continues, because it's Luke versus Michael next, and Dylan will be judging.
Yes,
that's it.
Okay, Dylan, you can look now.
I'll look now. That your dog? No, actually, it's adopted. The wife and I were unable to conceive a dog naturally. That's quite fun. Kevin saved £400 on his car insurance, and now he feels children. Is that Kevin Webster? Is that no? Different Kevin.
That is Kevin Webster. Yes.
Well, Kevin Webster's not a paedophile. He's
fuck off, you fucking twats.
I recently found out, by the way, that Kevin is apparently the male equivalent to Karen. But I don't think that makes sense at all, because I don't think of I don't associate the name Kevin with anything that I would associate the name Karen with. So it seems wildly inappropriate.
Okay, shut up, Michael. Shut up. No one cares.
Kevin
the thing
Webster.
is,
I'm doing it for our Jack. I'm Kevin Webster. Oh, I sound like I'm about to have a poo.
The thing is, I think that, I was scared of sending that because it was like Dylan likes the show a lot, and Dylan gets very offended when people make fun of the shows that he likes. And I was maybe he won't find it. Maybe he won't find it funny. Yeah.
Kevin, and he's going through a hard time at the moment. Kevin, he's just been diagnosed with cancer. I mean, he's got the all clear, and his wife's cheating on him. You know, but you know, it's not looking good. And his sister's got dementia.
I thought
like things aren't looking good for Kevin.
I thought the actor for that character got in some kind of trouble.
Oh, actually, Actually, yeah, you know what? Maybe that's because it's an older image, so it might have been from then because he wasn't in it for a while.
Yeah,
wait,
Dylan, did you not? Sorry, shut up, Dylan. Did you not know what the meme was referencing? Then the actual actor was accused of being a paedophile.
I like that. The idea of a person conceiving a dog.
All right.
I'll go for the one on the left, please.
Oh, it's just it's just such a bad day to be Luke. He's just maybe we just gave him the last 5 wins out of pity, and maybe he's realised now he's actually shit at me.
Now, I understand. My error was trying to make fun of a TV show that Dylan liked, which I mean, as well. Like,
my meme is just
we sympathise with Kevin.
Harry Potter is shit. Okay.
Kevin's brother is sleeping with his wife as well, and that's something that we can't. I feel bad for the guy.
Oh, now I'm choosing, aren't I?
It is Luke versus Dylan, and Michael will judge.
Michael to judge.
Just remember, Dylan, stick to the plan. Make sure you've saved all of your best memes for the matches up against Luke. So, I genuinely think it would just be like so funny if like Dylan and mine's like all of our memes against each other were just absolutely shit, and then every single meme that we bring out against Luke is just like world class comedy.
Okay, you can look, Michael.
Yep, I can look, can't I? Let's have a look. Okay, Dad, his. But Dad, what if I put in Slytherin is like the kind of translation? Strick his. Kill them all. I hate that he's talked in parcel tongue. What do you think they're talking about? Probably something cute, like Albus is scared, which house he will be in, and Harry is reassuring him. He's named other people. Yeah, Dylan. So I think you made a mistake. This was one of the memes that you were supposed to be using up against me. You were supposed to be using good memes against Luke.
I can't believe I wasted one of my best memes against that.
Yeah, so for the record, I haven't even looked at the other meme yet. That meme is so unwieldy and for very little payoff, and it also requires me to read out words that I don't know if I can even enunciate. So this is not ideal. And it's also referencing the worst scene in the entire Harry Potter franchise. So now I will look at the other meme. Wants to be equal to men, refuses to commit 96% of violent crime. I have seen this meme before, but that's not against it by any means, because there are some memes, which I think just by their nature.
Do you find it funny?
I do find it funny, and yeah, I mean, in case you couldn't tell, I've kind of buried the lead a bit here. I'm going to say that the one on the right, Rosie the Riveter, not committing 96% of violent crime, that is the funniest meme. Well done, Dylan.
Yeah. I thought that would be a bit of a subversion, and you'd laugh a lot because you don't expect the last line to say that, of course. Yeah. But you have already seen it, so that kind of took the sting out of it. Yeah, but anyway, so it is now 1-1 between me and Dylan. And Dylan is at 1-1 in both his matchups. So, I was like, Dylan's won both his matchups, then he's lost the next one, the next round. But let's see what happens next, because it is, of course, Dylan against Michael, and Luke will judge.
I don't know if I have anything funny. Let's see. You know what? Yeah, like Charlie Kirk.
All right.
Is he going to die? I hope not.
He has died.
Oh, really? That's awesome. I mean, it's sad.
Okay, can I look?
Yeah, you can look.
Okay, I'm looking right now. So, fact, 90% of... Okay, right, Dylan's laughing already, so that's good. 90% of abuse victims get a divorce right before their husband changes for real this time and never hurts them again. Wow, that's crazy. And then join us, okay, wow. You know what? I did not think that we'd already see a Charlie Kirk meme, considering he just died like an hour and a half ago. But we have. Again, I don't think it's that funny. Obviously, just he's dead. It is what it is. So we're gonna go for the. I assume this is Michael's because Dylan left at it. It is and it's just better in general. The abuse victims divorce.
Yeah.
So. That is Michael, of course, I imagine, right?
It was me, yeah. I was actually surprised that Dylan went for a, on the pulse political reference meme. I was like, that's out of left field. I didn't have that on my meme off bingo. That Dylan would be the one to drop the immediate political reference.
What's quite funny about the one on the right? Just you've got a plane there as well. The Wii U and the Queen.
No, that's good. That's really funny. Right, let's move on now. It's Luke versus Michael. Dylan will judge, and of course, Michael is winning 2-0.
So Charlie Cook is actually dead. Like, when was this update?
Yes, this is like an hour and a half ago. It was confirmed.
It was confirmed he died an hour and a half ago. Crazy.
I selected that meme while he was dying. Let's just to add that to the
so yeah, announced. It's me v you, Michael. So where's your meme?
Yes. Sorry, I apologize. I'm gonna send it in there in just a second. Oh, this is gonna be so this is such a shit one. I'm like, okay. I know I said like, oh, I do. Again. And
why is there a massive gap in the middle?
Well, because I wanted to. Fine, Dylan. I'll move them into the middle. Just for
it looks. It's just.
I like to have the clear delineation. Otherwise, Dylan might say, "Oh, one of you."
No, have it just right, Michael. You can have a small gap. I said, "Why is there a massive gap in the middle?" Like, just use your fucking brain.
I just don't think. I'm just not as anal retentive about the orientation. Dylan, you may look.
Oh, that's quite funny. Don't fart in an Apple store. Why? They don't have windows, and everyone's like reacting to the joke. I like that. That's funny. That gets a 3 stars out of 5 from me. Hey Marnie, what? You as a diver? No, I am not. Stop accusing me. Don't lie, bruh. Mane scores diving header. Maybe you was right. Daddy Sheik, give me £500 million more. So I say that last bit rescued it. That last panel in the rescued it because obviously there's truth in that.
Speaking truth to power, I would say.
But
this is honestly the most.
I do find that if anything, just annoys me because of the fact that they just
fuck off. Why is it when I try to pander to you, you're like, oh, it just annoys me. Oh, I don't really like that.
Hey Dylan, how do you feel about Apple? Are you a big fan of Apple? Like
I do. You don't even care about Apple.
I do. I've got an Apple phone and an Apple Pad.
Okay. There's a real problem with the Apple Store.
They don't have windows.
They don't have windows.
Okay, so go on, Dylan. Just put
the winner.
Michael's one.
The winner. Well, I don't know who sent the one on the left, but the one on the left is the winner.
Yeah, well done. Well done. I thought you'd find the Mane one funny, the Guardiola one funny, but of course you decide. Actually, no.
I will say the last panel did rescue it, except for the fact that you got one funny panel out of 8 versus 4 funny panels out of 4.
Well, yeah, it's what is called the pay. It's what is called the payoff. But yeah, you like these shitty football memes, and this one makes fun of Guardiola. That'd be right up your alley. But no, you decided actually no, I don't like these kind of memes today.
Well, I do like these kind of memes. I just like they don't have windows more, and that's how it works. It's called a meme off.
Yeah, but you didn't laugh. Okay, let's move on now. It's Luke versus Dylan, and it is 1-1. So Michael will judge.
Remember that time when Frankie Boyle was trying to go against anti-woke comedians, and he was trying to act as if his comedy was offensive in a subversive way, and his comedy was literally what if Katie Price's retarded kid raped her? He was like, yeah, he didn't really think that one through.
Michael,
okay, Michael, you can look now.
I like the first one. First one is strong, just because obviously I can read it right away. When the femboy is straight, and obviously it's Ryan Gosling. He's very sad. I think I do enjoy actually. I think I enjoy the good old Ryan Gosling as an everyman style memes. Interestingly, both these memes are about people being sad, which is we're having a lot of interesting parallels. We just had the panel off in the last one. Now we've got the sad people. So yeah, when the femboy is straight, funny. Oh wait, and this is also kind of a fetish one. Realizing you're not MILFs anymore, but just realizing they're not MILFs anymore, but just women my age with kids. What I like about the MILF one is that it's kind of You do think about that, like a MILF can just be like anyone. Like it really is getting at the analytic deficiency of the term MILF. But obviously the strength of the femboy one is that the idea of being a femboy is inherently funnier. And I would also say I think the Ryan Gosling as sad is a bit more iconic. I should also say about it, I have no idea who sent which one. So... But
Michael,
Ryan Gosling.
You've spent this long. Yeah. You went all that way. God, I hate you how you give all the explanations to just piss me
No,
off.
I like this. I like this.
You know what? I genuinely like in that case. I assume Luke, you would believe me if I said I literally had no idea who was who in that one. Like
no, yeah, they were equal, but I can mine was better, but whatever.
I think mine's better, but it's not really it's Michael's going to decide that. But
the femboy thing is very cliche, but whatever, doesn't matter. Just like an image of Ryan Gosling from Blade Runner will do the job, I guess. Anyway, let's move on then to Dylan versus Michael. It's 2-1 to Michael. Of course, I am judging.
Oh, I don't.
I really like mine, but I don't think.
I'm not sure if Luke will like mine. I don't think Luke will like mine either. For me, the meme-offs after a certain point, they become less about like winning the meme-off and just more about like I'm genuinely curious about like other people's sense of humor. Like I actually have no idea whether Luke will find mine funny. I don't know whether or not Luke will find Dylan's funny. And I also don't know if Luke will be able to tell who sent who for this one. So Luke, you may now look.
Okay, right, I'm going to look then. So, do not drink the MasterCard mouse water. Okay. I don't imagine why you would do that. I mean, it's not like it's in a cup. Okay. So I'm guessing that's Dylan by the fact that he's laughing at it. I took my girlfriend's little sister out on a date so she knows how a guy should treat her when she gets older. Wait, what? I think I have seen that image before, but why is this funny? What is the joke here?
Dylan, would you like to explain the joke? Just because I don't know who sent it, but would you like to explain why that's so funny?
Well, because you don't want to be drinking the water out of the MasterCard.
That's why the joke on the right is funny. And I would say the joke about the MasterCard, the MasterCard mouse water. The reason that joke is funny is because it's kind of like he's doing like this, or like you read it like, oh, he's doing like this sweet thing. And I think it's kind of a riff on if you've ever heard the idea of like that dads should take their daughters out on dates so that like the daughter knows how a guy should treat her. And it's kind of like, it's just the bizarreness of the relationship. And like, you just imagine like his girlfriend, just like how, like the position of his girlfriend in this is he's like, hey, I would like to take your little sister out on a date to show her how a guy should treat her. So it's the weirdness of the relationship is what makes it funny. That's why the MasterCard joke is funny.
Don't drink the mouse water.
I mean, look, I would just say, in that regard, I would say that the little sisters on a date one is the stronger contender because I think there's more substance to it as a joke.
I do agree, but you don't want to drink. You don't want to drink. You don't want to drink.
Okay, he is laughing. You didn't cut out. Okay. You know what? Since I'll follow the trend of tonight, I'll go with the girlfriend's little sister meme. Who was that?
That was me.
Sorry, Dylan.
Well, looks like someone drank the MasterCard mouse water. Never mind.
Yeah, you see, you just kind of pissed me off, Dylan, by laughing at it so much.
Yeah, I will say I don't think I will say I don't think it's. I do get the idea of like I think there is a joke in having a warning about something no one would do. Like that's like the joke.
You know what, Dylan? If Dylan had to send memes to himself, he'd easily win because he posts these memes that he finds so funny that he can't stop laughing at them, despite him having already seen it.
I will say the MasterCard mouse water and the one with Bonnie Blake I found really really funny. But yeah, okay. Who's judging? Luke judging.
Well, it is Dylan. I'm trying to say it is Dylan who is judging. It is Luke versus Michael, and of course Michael is winning 3-0. He's already won this matchup, by the way. Actually, Michael's already won because he just beat Dylan 3-1.
Oh wait, really? That's really funny.
There you go. So Michael's won.
Oh, okay.
Already.
Fanfare there. I think these are both strong.
When you reach 8th fucking grade, curse words begin to fucking feel like normal words. It's true. That's these 8th graders. When Europeans call it 11-9, and it's that's quite fun actually. So it's the towers colliding.
It's like an inversion.
Yeah. Actually, that's quite. You know what? I don't find either of them like that funny. Like they're not quite like the same standard as Mastercard Mousewater. But I do like. I think the second one is stronger, but I think we could explore the idea a bit more. Like maybe we could see the aftermath of what happens.
That would improve it.
I like the second one. I'd like to see more. I'd like to see a bit more of it. But yeah, second one, please.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, somehow with the one I was like, I don't really care. I managed to win.
Yeah, you know what? I would say I also think that like that one's pretty funny. I mean, my one is kind of just a retarded one. But I kind of
which is why you played it against Dylan.
Yeah. The thing with the obviously the thing we need to acknowledge about my one is the reason it's funny is because it's like Winnie the Pooh saying it. Like that's
okay. It doesn't look like Winnie the Pooh. I don't understand why you think I'd find that funny, to be honest, Michael. Like,
I didn't really like. Despite the fact I said, despite the fact I loudly announced clean sweep, I actually don't care. Just for the record, I actually don't give a fuck about this stupid gay competition. Actually,
right? Okay. Well, it is now Luke versus Dylan next, and Michael is judging. Dylan is winning 2-1. Okay, you can look now, Michael.
Okay, there it is. When Tom wins in an episode of Tom and Jerry, everyone's cheering. It's the fucking what's it called? Squid Game meme. It's getting at something. It's getting at a reality. And then you got an interesting bit of you could call this, what's the word I'm looking for? Resurrection, I guess. Yeah, a callback. That's it. That's exactly yes. So Halal Family Movie Night, Top Gun Maverick. Inshallah, they top him. So
I like that.
I think these are both good, and I am going. You know what? Fuck it. The competition's over, so I'm not going to do an explanation. I'm going to say I actually, Halal Family Movie Night. Why not? I think that's funny. I guess it's improved in the context of it being fucking whatever, like coolback.
Yeah, so that's why I sent it because you already had seen the other one. It's like, oh, they find him, they top him because of course, what does top mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like it's good.
Yeah, it does.
It's
like, you never think of it like that, do you? Because you think of it as a different type of top. But yeah.
Yeah, and I would just say there's not really like that much to the one on the left. Just if you want some constructive criticism, Dylan, it's kind of just like it's just like
again. I will say,
happens, everyone's happy.
I will say again, I did find this one quite funny when I first saw it. So I thought maybe I'd
my advice to you would be better.
I like the overreaction. It's like, yeah.
Can I point out, by the way, what Michael said before? I mean, he's won his matchups, but me and Dylan are now tied at 2-2 because I've won that one.
I've got to find a good one then to send against.
It's not over yet between me and Dylan. That's the battle for last place there. So, Dylan versus Michael up next. Dylan is losing 3-1, which, whatever. Let's just see what you got. I'm judging, of course. Don't be sad. You can look. Okay, so I'm looking. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Don't be sad that I'm aging. Be happy that I've grown old with you. Okay, right. I mean, I guess
that hits hard if you've lost a pet.
That's I don't know. Is that going to be funny? Because it's not funny. It's unless like, imagine if.
My thinking is, he said that memes have to be funny. Maybe maybe memes can like hit a different level. It's like
good point.
When I did that one talking about the Gaza genocide, that was pretty good.
So the second one, I must build a dam. Winter approaches, we must fly south soon. I am alive, I must find an ocean. I must undermine my host nation.
That's quite good.
Yeah, so it's the natural tendencies of a particular race to do that, and they somehow still keep getting away with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I I guess I have to go for the one on the right, even though I don't think it's that good. They're both shit, but at least it's an actual joke.
Again, like, you know, did we ever say that memes needed to be a humorous thing? You know, I think, you know, sometimes it can
they are typically humorous, Dylan. Like,
I think
that
it's
the
nice emotional
point of them.
message. You know, don't be sad that I'm aging. Be happy that I've grown old with you.
Yeah.
I think, you know,
honestly,
it's kind
I think on
that hit
principle, I forfeit the point. You know, I think Dylan.
No,
That
you're
hit
not.
me.
I'm not having Dylan win that. But yeah, it's kind of you could say it's kind of funny in a very meta way. Like we're trying to post funny memes, and then you just post like something quite sincere. But yeah, I'm not. You could say that, but I'm not going. I'm not going to. Yeah. Okay. So Michael won for that. So he beat Dylan 4-1. Next up is Luke.
I think I was
Michael.
1-0 up as well, if I'm right in thinking there as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And then I got pissed off with you. Lost 4 in a row.
I think I might do the old going for a one where I'm genuinely curious to see Dylan's reaction. Like, I want to know if Dylan finds this funny, because I actually do find this funny, and I would be interested in whether or not it's the kind of thing where, like, yeah.
Right. It's just a very disrespectful meme I'm sending because Dylan's pissed me off so much.
I do feel like I've really hit a nerve today. I didn't intend to.
Eat this slop up, you fucking pig. This is two things you'd like, so you better fucking like it.
Oink oink dildo. All right, let's go.
Ready?
You can
look.
Yeah.
Eat this slop up, you pig. It's Pep in a plane, and he's flying into a building. Well, you know what? As much
you like 9/11, don't you? And you like Pep. You don't like Pep Guardiola. So there you go. Give me a point, you fucking twat.
But when you think about it logically, this doesn't make sense because you're attributing Dylan likes 9/11, so you're attributing something he does like to being caused by someone.
I think he likes 9/11 memes. I don't think he likes the fact that
he likes it.
I mean, that is Luke is right.
Sorry, I misunderstood. Then we're two very different people.
I don't want Pep to die. In fact, I want Pep to be the next England manager. You know, I don't want him to die. Plus, as well, like an Etihad plane probably wouldn't. I actually found an Etihad plane probably would fly into the building.
The point is, Dylan, he's a terrorist. That's what he's done to football. So,
terrorist sympathizer.
It's a metaphor.
Hey, Luke, remember when you got banned from Twitter for saying that Gareth Southgate was a football terrorist?
We did
I got banned for like 12 hours. Yeah.
We did it. We time traveled, but to what year? Let me ask that guy over there. Hey, what year is it? I can't hear you. He couldn't hear me. I don't.
That's so good.
Well, Luke, I kind of have to go with the first, just because I don't really seem to understand what's going on in the second one.
You fucking hack. Fucking hack.
Yeah, you fucking,
I knew you would.
Yeah, what a fucking dickhead. Can you believe he went for yours, Luke? He's so pathetic.
You hack.
Yeah,
you love that shit.
loser.
God, you're so fucking predictable, aren't you?
Yeah.
No,
You know
I mean,
what?
if that second one, if I understood the joke in the second one, and had gone for it, I just didn't understand the joke.
Luke and I conferred to literally agree upon the funniest possible meme in the universe, which is the one that I sent. And Luke said, look, we're going to prove how much of a fucking pathetic little slop whore pig Dylan is by putting my shitty... And the thing is, Dylan, what you don't realise is that meme on the right is genuinely like... It was actually voted the funniest meme of the decade at the end of 2020. But you're just so blinded by your mindless obsession with Pep Guardiola and 9/11 that you can't see how hilarious that meme is.
I feel like this is a rehearsed insult because I only picked it because I didn't understand the joke on the right.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The only reason you don't understand is because like Luke and I both agree that is the funniest meme in the world on the right. But you don't understand. You just don't understand it because all you're looking for is you're saying like, oh, is one of the guys doing 9/11? Have they traveled back in time to when 9/11 happened? And because they haven't done that, you can't get the joke.
Please, can you explain the joke?
All right, Dylan, just for you, I will explain the joke. So the entirety of the joke is that it's just it's kind of like an example of not exactly a non sequitur, but essentially where obviously it's a very weird way for the comic to end because you would think like you'd ask someone a question. And they would like respond like the comic would be like have some kind of point.
The joke is that isn't a joke.
Yeah, exactly. So like essentially the first two panels set up these guys having a question, and the last two panels just deliver the fact that the first guy they ask can't hear them. So the takeaway there is, oh, the guy couldn't hear us. Whoops.
Okay, so Luke won that, which means Michael only beats Luke 3-2. If Dylan had just not been a fucking idiot, I could have won that one. despite being down 3-0.
Now to punish Dylan for being such a
Oh
fucking
god,
bigot,
I'm
you
going
should
to be
pick
so
a really great meme
pissed
against
off if I lose this, man, because oh god, it's Luke versus Dylan. It's 2-2, which means Michael will decide,
God.
you know, who wins this who wins this matchup. Okay, Michael, you can look now.
All right. Me, women should be respected at any cost. They're not objects. Also me, when I see a big titty goth and it's the guy from The Mask, he's shocked. All right, if the other one like gets an involuntary laugh out of me, then that one wins. But this one's not terrible. Like this one's like fine. It's kind of just your standard meme. Chernobyl workers watching the reactor make 40 years of energy in 3 seconds, and it's fuck. Wait, which one? So Wallace is the the human,
Wallace.
and he's like oh crumbs. That so I'll say just in terms of immediate reactions, the one on the right had me laughing slightly more, I guess, because of the the insanity of it. They're not that different. I'm just give me.
They fucking are different. Stop being a fucking retard.
They're like
Stop it.
Essentially, like at the end of the day, interestingly, they're both about people being shocked by situations. Like I would like to see.
Oh, just stop with your fucking stupid parallels that go on for 2 minutes. I would like
to see someone switch them round. So it says me, nuclear power is perfectly safe. Also me, when I see the reactor make 40 years of energy in 3 seconds, and then the other one would be people who think women should be respected when they see a big titty go. I am going to
actually,
go.
I agree.
The Wallace...
I think they would work better with the other's caption. I think.
I don't at all.
It's just funny to imagine them having the. I am going to go for. I'm going to go for the one on the right because I described the Wallace one because I described the mask one as kind of just like a basic meme, like kind of just like the standard.
Thank
typical
Christ!
Situation,
oh god,
shocked face. But obviously they're very similar. Pretty much, it was a coin flip. But yeah,
that is when I saw that meme for the first time, the Wallace one. I found that very funny, and I was like, I really, I'm just gonna go in with no regrets. If Michael says he doesn't find it funny, he can go fuck himself. But yeah, so Luke wins that one 3-2 against Dylan. So Dylan, unfortunately, you didn't win one this time.
That's all
but
right.
Of course, Michael is the overall winner.
I kind of feel like comedy was the winner. Can I say that?
I think the Mastercard water was the winner.
Oh, shut up! Seriously, if you didn't laugh that much at yours, I might have given it the win. But you were just so annoying.
It was just really funny.
Dylan, I know you
said
in a hole.
You've said that multiple times, Dylan. I think we get it. Right. Okay. Let's. So there we go. The meme contest is over. Congrats to Michael. Well done. He finally breaks my streak. So there we go. We can all celebrate. And parity's been restored. Even though I was just one victory off winning again. But whatever. Who cares? I care. No, I don't. Right. Let's move on to the topics now. Okay. Well, Michael will go first then.
Okay, so basically my topic requires using everyone to direct their attention back to the meme thing because I'm just thinking it will be quicker rather than sharing my screen to basically do what I'm doing on the meme thing. Because essentially, here's the thing. A while ago, some brave man once said, that I have some very strict standards for what constitutes a meme. And as such, there were several images in my meme folder that ended up being disqualified. So, as such, I would like to present to you my new folder which I created called Not Memes (Luke). So these are the memes that are not memes, and I can understand why. Oh shit! Wait, I put it in the wrong place. So if you just turn your attention to the next page, you will see. Fucking kill yourself! Wait, you will see the first not meme.
I've just realised, by the way, I haven't been talking to my Yeti mic this entire time, but yeah, I'll go first.
Okay, so and essentially, Luke, what I would like you to do is rank these in terms of give them a grade as memes. So if they're actually memes in your view, give them an A. I don't know, whatever. Fucking rank, communicate how much you would say these are not memes. That's going to be your thing. And Dylan can just say if he thinks they're funny.
Is it true the third pounder burger failed in America because they thought the quarter pounders were bigger?
It's true.
Yeah, because they are. 1/3, yeah, you can tell Dylan doesn't like maths. 1/3 is bigger than a quarter. 0.33, 0.25. What are those signs?
So
again, I don't. it's not a meme. I think it's just somebody being dumb on the internet. So yeah,
it's actually a history lesson because that actually is true that they tried that and it failed because of that.
So now Luke's saying that's not a meme. Yeah, I think for Luke can have a very binary thing, and Dylan,
Luke
you can also have a binary.
Strict.
So I want you to say
that's the thing. I genuinely don't think I'm strict at all. I'm just not retarded.
Yeah, to be fair, I actually kind of agree with Luke that these aren't really memes. And Dylan, your binary is are these funny or not? And Dylan can read this one.
Anonymous. Totally OP. I did the same. Asked mom that I wanted to fuck a girl. She said, "You can fuck me, but only in the ass." Start fucking, mom. Decide to rub her clit. Find a dick. Turns out it was a prank by my dad. I won't fall for the same trick 3 times.
Luke, is it a meme?
It's more of a meme.
Oh, this is interesting.
Because it's like, well, it was just,
it tells a story.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not just two people on the internet like going at it without any other context. So yeah, it's somebody creating something on their own. But I'd say it's barely a meme if it is a meme.
Yeah, and Dylan, is it funny?
Kind of.
Okay, everyone, turn your attention to the next meme.
Yeah, by the way, I think the whole meme thing is helped by the fact it's a 4chan thing, and you often see like 4chan sense. Like text like that. It's like a format, It's
So
okay, well this just looks like it's a post on Facebook, so probably not. But let's see. Those your beautiful messages from your gay best friend. Haha. I'm not gay woman. You are to me. Okay, it's just somebody fucking with someone, and that's the joke.
Dylan, is it funny?
It's shit.
So, and I believe this is one for Dylan to read.
I like how mine's shorter than the one Luke had to read.
Well, it's kind of because I trust Luke's ability to read more.
Dicks. No, big dicks in his brother's bum. Cat. What? Which?
Oh wow, we did it. We found an actual hilarious meme. Dylan, you have to finish.
So, which one is supposed to be cat?
How would you feel, Luke, if you lost to that in a meme off? Like it was me and you, Dylan, judging, and you lost to big dicks in his brother's bum.
Yeah, I mean it is kind of funny, but again, like it's not a meme. It's
not a meme.
Well, it's not, but I'd still vote for it over like a meme.
Yeah, again, because you don't care about that kind of shit.
No, I'm all about the humor.
It's not purist.
About the game.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. You don't care about actually whether it's a meme or not, even though it's a meme concept, which is again the problem.
And actually, one time I got quite annoyed once because I swear, like I sent a funnier thing than Michael did, but Luke's like, "Well, yours isn't a meme; it's just text." Or something like that.
Well, yeah,
funny text.
Yeah. So what you're saying is I'm consistent. Then is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying you're not picking the best one.
Well, yeah, exactly. We're not disagreeing, Dylan. I'm saying I would pick what is actually a meme.
You know what? This is making me imagine a scenario where like it's a meme off, and Dylan picks a really good meme, and I send like Citizen Kane, and then Luke like picks your meme, and I'm like, oh, I see, Luke. So you're not picking the best one, are you? Like you're saying that meme is better than Citizen Kane, you uncultured swine.
So now let us rate the topic. So Dylan, you go first.
Is a 6 harsh? Maybe. Let's go for a 7.
Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, I think it wasn't that great, Michael. So I am going to give it a 6.
Yeah. So I think that it could have been better. So I'm going to give it a 9 because it could have been better. No. Yeah. I mean, ultimately, this was something that was more important for me because I had to say goodbye to every single one of these memes when the Great Purge happened. So this was very cathartic, and for that reason, I'm going to give this a 7.
Okay. Right. Okay. So Michael gets a score of 20 then, just like you did last week.
Oh, lovely.
That's fun.
So Dylan, do you want to go next?
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna have a short one really. It's just a bit of a
6.
But so as you know, I have got two people in my life. I've got an Indian friend and I've got a racist friend.
Which is better.
I just thought
that sounds like a sorry. That just sounds like a great sitcom scenario.
It's quite a good.
I often do say your life is kind of like a sitcom sometimes.
It's a bit,
and, that would be great. Yeah.
What do you call my Indian friend?
Oh, your Indian manservant. Yes, because he makes you food for free, obviously.
Great guy. That's just jealousy talking. He's a great guy. He's a good guy.
What do you mean jealousy? I would love to have an Indian
No,
man.
no. I mean, that's why that's jealousy talking, because you want to have your own. Yeah.
I don't know. I would say that.
wait.
Like jealousy implies a degree of bitterness rather than.
I'm not insulting you, Dylan.
This is like
I'm not.
if you had like a really.
You don't know what that word means.
If you had like a really nice car and Luke was like, "Hey, Dylan, that's a nice car," and you're like, "Oh, that's just jealousy talking."
Example 300 of Dylan not understanding what words mean.
That's great.
Would you say that you enjoy that you wish you didn't know what words mean, Luke?
All right.
Proceed,
Jealous of knowing words. No, my racist friend and Indian friend had never met each other before. Maybe one day that'll come. I did have it once where I had to leave my racist friend to because my Indian friend had bought me a nice Indian takeaway, so I had to drive home to collect it. But the reason I bring it up is actually I call him my racist friend, but he's actually become quite woke. He's become very into the women's football, and he
what a faggot.
does a lot of commentary about it and about how Oh, sorry. Let's carry this on first.
Well, I was gonna say he's racist, but I was also gonna say like the women's football national team is shockingly white. Like I think they're gonna be the last bastions of the white race.
Oh, he doesn't like Lauren James. That is one thing though, and yeah, but he did say it's not because he's racist. He just doesn't respect her as a player.
Yeah,
Luke, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, why doesn't he like Lauren James?
Well, he just doesn't think that she's of the standard. He says that she's like Raheem Sterling.
Saying you don't think Lauren James is that good is like, okay, maybe she's not that good. I don't really know a lot about women's football, but to say she's like Raheem Sterling, yeah, that certainly seems like it's kind of racist.
It would be more racist if he compared her to a black guy who doesn't even play football. She's like, I don't like her. She's like Obama.
Maybe,
maybe.
Yeah. But people like Obama. Well, actually, he probably doesn't like Obama because he's on the right. But But the reason I brought it up is because my Indian friend is a bit racist, which I think is quite funny. Especially
towards Muslims.
Well, he hates people from Pakistan, obviously, because India and Pakistan don't like each other. But no, it's more like he really likes that sketch from Come Fly With Me, where it's like the guys from Pakistan is Pakistan, we're getting somewhere. He really likes that sketch. But,
I see. So he's just got a sense of humor. I see.
No. It's essentially I was saying he saw like we were like a roundabout. We're in town. He spotted like some Japanese people, and he pointed at me. He said, "Hey Dylan, ching chong."
Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, the problem is like Indians. This is why we need to make fun of them for pooing in rivers, because I think this is the thing that people don't appreciate. All ethnic minorities, if they didn't have us keeping them down, they would basically it's Yugoslavia, right? Like as soon as as soon as they have the opportunity, they'll just start eating each other alive. Because that's what they do.
I mean, also it's just it's just not very. I mean, don't get me wrong. We all can enjoy a good ching chong, but to just say that about a group of Asians randomly in public, it suggests to me a lack of racial intellect or racism.
It's babies.
Yeah,
first racism.
I would. Yeah, exactly. It's like and it suggests to me that Indian racism is quite infantile, which would not surprise me considering their culture in general is infantile.
I have a good Indian racism story. So basically,
see that right?
Yeah.
That right there, sorry, that right there is how to be racist. Yeah. For instance,
Okay,
like properly racist in an intellectual way.
So here's my Indian racism story. Basically, one time when I was at this was primary school, and I think we just learned about the concept of racism, so we weren't very good at it yet. And this Indian guy said to this white kid, he went, "You white piece of shit." And the problem with that is that white people don't look like pieces of shit. Shit is brown. So I'm just saying, for an
bird shit.
I guess, yeah. So he should have said, you white piece of bird shit. But also the other problem is this Indian guy, notoriously, I don't remember much about him, but I do remember that he famously shit himself one time. Now this was at primary school, so it was at the age where you could just about get away with shitting yourself. But yeah, so I'm just saying he wasn't very good at anticipating the obvious response.
No, that's good.
My thing was just the ching chong thing. It just kind of caught me off guard a little bit. I wasn't expecting it. He's been quite nice. It's he's quite a nice bloke, you know. So it's
Well,
like
honestly, Dylan, maybe he sees you hanging around with your racist mate, and it's like, oh, I should be racist as well because Dylan likes that.
Oh, that's why all of they join Reform.
Well, yeah. At the end, it's funny. Indians are inherently quite right wing. Well, because of the whole caste system they got going on, and the fact that they hate Muslims. Like, there's an ethnic group in this country which they hate, just like white conservatives, which is Muslims.
well,
So they often join like the Conservative Party, like for instance, Priti Patel is a good example of that.
And Richard
But then,
Sunak.
of course, yes, but then yes, Rishi Sunak, of course. But yeah, then they have the issue of the fact that they are still brown, and they are the far right still do hate them because they aren't white. So that's where that's where we get into the fun zone when that happens, when a right wing brown politician encounters the very racism that they seek to launder. But of course, it's aimed at them, which is very, very funny.
Yes, I have something more productive to say, which is: is anyone familiar with the drama between YouTuber Woah Vicky and Rice Gum, where she released a diss track for which the chorus was "Ching chong, ching chong, ching chong, bitch"? Did anyone heard that one?
No, I haven't.
No, I can't say I have. No.
Sorry.
Well,
to
time to
talk there, Dylan?
head down that old dusty trail.
No, sorry, I just no. So that's it for me. If you want to talk amongst yourselves, you may do so, but otherwise we can go for a rating.
No, I think we should probably end it. Okay, so that's Dylan's topic. You'll get an extra point for me, Dylan, for ending it quickly.
Oh, thank you.
So, Dylan, out of 10.
I give myself a 7.
Okay. I think I'm just going to stick true to my word. You ended it early, so it's an extra point for me. So I'm going to give you a 7, Michael.
Okay, well, the implication of that is that this actually deserves a 6. And I don't have to get up early tomorrow, so I'm going to give it a 6. As long as Luke beats both of us, otherwise it will be a tie. Well, if this ends up being a tie for first place,
I'm going to let you win because I don't want a tiebreaker.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I'm kind of thinking. If it's a tie break, then I will give Dylan an extra point because I don't want there to be a tie break. But Luke, depends how shit your topic is.
Okay, well, my topic is it's a topic about what's going on in the news, which is specifically the death of one Charlie Kirk.
Charles Kirk.
Oh, this is a very current topic. I mean, it won't be a current topic when you upload this, but
no, I know. Thank you for making fun of when I upload stuff. By the way, just so I can include this in the thumbnail, or potentially. I've put something in the Canva chat, as you can see, which is XX Tentacion and Charlie Kirk's head.
I've never heard of XX Tentacion.
I put it on the next slide.
Yes.
So yeah, there's XX Tentacion and Charlie Kirk. Did you find that funny?
Well, it wouldn't have won the meme off. I can put it that way. It is very the whole Charlie Kirk having a tiny face thing is very funny.
Yeah.
I would say it's not as funny as the classic one was fucking wait, who was the guy who died? I'm trying to think who it even was. It was the rapper. What was and everyone was doing the whole Paddington thing.
Yeah, Coolio. There you go.
Yeah.
No, but okay, back to Charlie Kirk, because I saw this. This was incredible. Of course, this article has been shared after his death. It's from Jezebel.com. And it is, we paid some Etsy witches to curse Charlie Kirk.
Okay.
And what's crazy is this article was published on September the 8th, 2 days before he was shot and killed, which is rather incredible. So
is witchcraft real?
It goes into who is Charlie Kirk, and it says why they have decided to curse him. Disclaimer: the ethics of cursing a stranger. Now, is it ethical to curse a man that I've never met? Probably not. But is it unethical to let him keep talking? Yes. Well, they solved that, didn't they?
Yeah.
So here we are. I want to make it clear I'm not calling on dark forces to cause him harm. It's too late for that. I just want him to wake up every morning with an inexplicable zit. He's got more than a zit on his neck, hasn't he?
Yeah, but something got popped.
Yeah. I don't feel you're appreciating the hilarity of posting this article just 2 days before he was shot in the neck.
I think
but whatever.
I'm awed by it. You know why? And look, you hinted at me having opinions. I recently had a response video made to me by someone who is a witch. This is actually a true thing, so that's why I'm actually quietly terrified.
So, okay, Dylan, are you enjoying the fact that he was cursed by some Etsy witches and then he died 2 days later?
You know, it's a coincidence. I mean, it's obviously witchcraft isn't real.
Is it?
But
Oh, controversial. So, in witches we trust. So this is the final paragraph. So, did my Etsy curse work? Time will tell.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Time will definitely tell.
Yeah.
The forces move in mysterious ways. Yes. For now, we can only trust in the timing of the great unknown. A special thank you to the witches of the modern age who work tirelessly to hex Republicans and topple conservative regimes. Your work is appreciated. And to you, Mr. Charlie Kirk, the rash comes swiftly. Oh, sorry, may the rash come swiftly.
Oh.
And it certainly did. It certainly did. It came very quick. So yeah, by the way, there is an editor's note at the top of the article which says, this story was published on September the 8th. Jezebel condemns the shooting of Charlie Kirk in the strongest possible terms.
Yeah, that
we do
is
not
so
endorse,
unfortunate.
encourage, or excuse political violence of any kind. Honestly, like, you know, I don't really care that Charlie Kirk has died, but just,
Oh.
it's just hilarious that.
I was just going to
Sorry,
say, I found a good tweet, which is Charlie Kirk said, "There's no such thing as a Palestinian." Well, now look, there's no such thing as Charlie Kirk.
Oh.
Pretty clever, you know.
But by the way, Dylan, do you know what Etsy is?
Oh no, it is. It's like eBay, but it's like
yes,
yeah.
it's a shitty eBay.
Oh, it's like Teamy.
So yeah,
Although maybe
Yeah.
a bit more credible.
Yeah.
I've seen some good tweets about Charlie Kirk as well. By the way,
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's many.
by the way, just before he got shot, he was saying that gun violence in America wasn't a problem.
That is so interesting.
which is-
That is one way to win an argument. So I'm just like, here it is. I'll prove to you.
I'll just leave you with this tweet. Please do not post the Charlie Kirk videos. They're really ugly and hard to watch. Also, later he gets shot.
That's good, yeah. Can I just want to tell you one thing about Charlie Kirk, because this is really funny to me. I found this guy who was obsessed with arguing against Charlie Kirk. Like, just, he was always, like, he was following Charlie Kirk around, harassing him every single chance he got. And his position was that he absolutely hated that Charlie Kirk thought that abortion doctors should be charged for murder, because this guy really cared about the fact that the women should be charged for murder too. And I was like, that is some intense purity politics. Like, it doesn't matter that Charlie Kirk's against abortion. It doesn't matter that he thinks the doctors should be charged. The fact that he, like, is like, yeah, but the women, you know, like, they're kind of the victims. They're, like, suckered into it by the doctors. This guy's like, no, the women need to be charged for murder too. And, like, I was like, wow, that's commitment. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, that is a fun story, Michael, and that ends the topic. So, Dylan, what are you going to give out of 10?
7.
Oh, I think that's a bit harsh. I think that this is one of those situations where the context is hilarious, but the execution isn't
I'm
great.
only going to give it a.
I was going to give it an 8.
Give it a 6. So.
Oh, really? I was going to give it an 8.
Oh, right. Well,
I thought
you can still do that, you know.
Because I think again, kind of like I said, what's it called? The context is really funny, and to me that's something like I just feel like that is actually really funny. The fact that they literally put out an article about cursing him. Why not?
All right. Well, that gives me the win then, of course. So yeah, I win this week. So there you go. Final thoughts to Michael. Sorry, Dylan first.
Someone told me my dad's gay. I'm just trying to work out which one.
Okay, that's funny. Michael, final thought.
Well, I recently heard that 1 in 10 men is gay. And that was kind of shocking to me because I screwed up the joke. Well, the joke's supposed to be 1 in 10 people are gay. Yeah, 1 in 10 people are gay, and then I say, I've had blocking now. I always felt it has to be like a joke about having a small face. Wait, let me look up.
No, you gotta. Can I?
No.
Okay, small face. Yeah. So I wish I fucking had a small face and was not dead. I don't know. Some. There's probably a joke about having a small face.
The joke is 1 in 10 men are gay. I hope it's Michael.
Anyway, join us for that. I hope you enjoyed the meme contest. R.I.P. Charlie Kirk. Rest in power, my brother. And yeah, see you later. Goodbye.
Power to the people. Charlie Kirk was my racist friend.
When I die, they'll have no trouble with the coffin. With the face this small, I'll fit right into the headstone engraving.